Hi everyone and welcome to the new module. This module is on Microsoft Access. I know a lot of you had some experience before with Word and some of you had experience with Excel, but I tend to find when I teach this course that not many students have experience with Access. So this is going to be new to most everybody. It is one of the most powerful applications that's part of the Microsoft Office suite. Um, that being said, it's generally students find it to be the most difficult application to use. I've given you a lot of time for this module, and that's because I expect you to spend a lot of time watching the videos and trying to create your own database. Um, Databases are very important. You use them all the time, even if you don't think about them. All of your records at NCCC as a student are stored in a database. If you go to a library, all of the books and media are stored in a database. If you shop online, all of the inventory is stored in a database. They're really just everywhere. Um, so it is an important concept to understand, and this gives you the ability to learn a little bit more about how they work kind of behind the scenes. So when I first started teaching this class, it was kind of a surprise to me that people or students in general weren't crazy about Access. I really enjoy using it myself. That could be because I'm a programmer, so I really find a lot of the tools very helpful. So that being said, don't wait till the last minute. I gave you more time because it's going to require more time, not because I wanted you to have a break. Okay, so this is the video you're watching now. As always, we have our what's due when, and just kind of tells you what's going on here, and there's a link to our course schedule. In here, it's going to follow the format of the Excel module in that you will have a first lecture series and a first project, and then the second lecture series will open up followed by a second project. The second project does require you to complete the first project. So once you turn in your first project, I will grade that and get it back to you. So that you can use it for the second project in case there was any issues. So what's important here, there's some short videos that really explain what a database is, and it introduces you to the objects in a database, a table, a form, queries, and reports. And then at this link, there'll be 4 videos here that explain database key concepts and terms. I'm talking a little bit about database design and data types, which is really important, and how to build tables. So these are kind of overall videos, but they're very important. And then you'll go into the atomic learning videos. And we're going to first just concentrate on tables and forms. And you can see there's quite a few videos here. And as I said, this is generally a little bit more difficult for students. So make sure that you take the time and go through everything. In addition, I have one more video here on how to sort fields in an Access database, because you'll definitely need this for the first project. I did put some additional resources here. You're not required to watch these, but if you're struggling or you're looking for a little more information on Access or a little bit more details on how to do things, these are some really good sites. This gcffreelearn.org. Just going to pop over here for a second. Has Access 2016 tutorials. The first 2 I have links to in the module, but there's a lot of other information out here as well. And lynda.com, we have a site license to lynda.com. I'm just going to show you this. On our home page, there is a link here and a logon. There is tons of videos here on how to do all kinds of things, from all the different Microsoft applications. There's things in operating systems, programming. I'm only familiar with the computer applications because that's what I tend to look at, but there's things about researching and how to use LinkedIn, if anybody's familiar with that, to the best of your ability. Just all kinds of things. If you don't do anything else, you might just want to go out here and click on this and check out all the different things they have, because it's really helpful for students. But that being said, let me go back in here. I have a link to the access information on lynda.com. In order to use anything, this should bring you to the Access 2016 Essential Training, but you do need to use your T-Wolves username and password to log into the site. So those are just additional resources for those of you that it might help. Okay, we have a project in here. Very important. You need to watch this video. People are asking me questions about projects, and the questions that they're asking me are questions that are thoroughly covered in these videos that precede the project. So watch the video. It tells you exactly what you need to do. And then here's the project itself. Okay, once the first project is due date passes, the second set of access lectures will open on April 4th. You can see here there'll be an assignment just like there was with Word and Excel, and a discussion, and then a second project, and then lastly we'll have our quiz. I'm just going to pop over here to the course calendar. Please be mindful of the due dates. Okay, I'm in April here. So the Access lecture videos are due on the 31st. There's a lot of them, and you're really going to need to go through them carefully, in many cases more than one time, in order to complete the project. So don't think that you can just kind of sit there and maybe watch the videos one time through and think that you'll know everything that you need to know about Access. You're going to probably have to watch things a number of times, go back to specific videos that will help you with the project. Then you'll see here the due dates for the second set of videos, the discussion, the assignment, the discussion response, the second project, and you can take the quiz on any of these 2 days. If you have problems with your projects, you can send me an email, right? You can use the link over here. You can attach your file, all right? So when you save your file, you can attach that file to an email, and I can open it up and I can, make a quick video or something to try and help you. So please don't hesitate to do that, but make sure that you start early. Just because the videos are due here doesn't mean you should finish watching them at 11:50 on Friday night. I'm expecting you to spend a lot of time on this because you're likely to need it. Okay, as always, if you have any questions, please let me know.